What's going on, everybody? Just wanted to say Happy New Year. Welcome to 2017.
Yeah.
And just thank you guys we both wanted to say thank you for helping support our channel up and coming through, the end of 2016. We're going to be going strong with our 2 videos a week for 2017. As long as, we got stuff to do and we don't run into any more hiccups, which, happens every now and then, but we're really going to try to stick to our 2 video a week schedule. So thank you guys very much for being here and supporting us, just watching the videos, liking, subscribing, all that stuff really helps us. Feel free to drop comments, stuff you like, don't like, please give us the feedback. All feedback is good feedback in our eyes, so let us know what you guys think. What you want to see more of, what you want to see less of, just throw it down in the comments of any of the videos. We will read them and respond to you guys, let you guys know what's up. Cool. So that being said, we just wanted to give you guys a little update of what we have planned for 2017. We got some good news, we got some not so great news, and a few surprises in there, which should be pretty fun. So I guess I'll start real quick with my E30. Unfortunately, I had just a back-burnered dream of being able to boost it. I don't know if it's going to happen immediately. It's not looking too great for me, just financially, and it being my only car, I really can't afford to rip it apart and turn it into a project car. So I'm hoping in the middle of the year to be able to buy a second car, and then I can go into that. So if all that goes well, and I can get myself a better daily driver, then we can dig into the E30, get into boosting that, doing all kinds of crazy shit there.
Yeah, on that note, before he continues, it was almost boosted twice. He went to EDC last year, and when he was driving to a friend's house, a deer ran into his car and messed up his hood, his front fender.
So yeah, I just really can't catch a break with that car. It's one thing after another, but it's okay. We're moving along. It's just that it's my daily, so I really can't turn it into just this unreliable thing. I have places I need to go, things like that. On to some more fun things though. We got a whole bunch of stuff coming up for the Z, since this is the full-on project car, so I'm gonna let Sean jump into what he's got going on with this car.
So those who've been following the channel, we did the steering wheel and quick release, got my front bumper, just got my rims, tires gonna be coming in the next week, so we'll get those on. Kind of some sad news, I can't continue with the Rocket Bunny fenders. I did some research, contacted a couple of places, and since this car is going to be boosted, and it's going to be somewhere in the ballpark of 500 horsepower, when I was talking to people, it's just not the best way to go was with spacers, and I'm not trying to dish out $3,000 for some, like Works or some really nice Volks or something that can get some crazy offset in the rear. So that will not be continuing the Rocket Bunny way, but in place of that, I am going to be getting custom over fenders in the back that'll fit with my offset and just make it look a lot nicer in that sense.
So yeah, we're still cutting the fenders, we're still putting over fenders on. You guys will see videos on that, but we're just going with a different style that's not going to be as extreme to fit the wheels we have now. And if Sean decides to go with some crazy rims in the future, you can always shuck those off and put on some wider fender flares in the future.
Yeah, I do want to go a lot more wide body in the future, in the rear and in the front. It's just right now I don't have $3,000 to spend on rims. I could put that somewhere else. Secondly, the interior, as you guys can probably tell in the video, is still pretty torn up. The rear's gutted. The seats still aren't mounted in due to a rust hole and due to
being too tall.
Yeah. So the good news on that is the roll cage will be going in within the next month, though.
Yeah. So we're super psyched on that. That's what we're really going to be focusing on, is getting this car cage and then getting the seats fully mounted. Once we're there, we're pretty much ready to get this car on the road, starting to drive around, NA that is, and then we'll work on getting the engine out, sending it off to a builder, and then working with some other goodies that we decide with in the future.
Yeah. The only thing it needs in the interior once the roll cage is in is just an A-pillar boost, A-pillar gauge cluster. And then also this stupid little piece down here that goes around the shifter, but besides that, the interior will be done for the most part. Then once that's done, we can finally start moving on to the fun things, as in like engine and exterior stuff. All it really needs is a front bumper and side skirts, though, to be street, well, in a hood. Not really a hood, but it will be into the fun stuff once the interior is done.
All right, so a really big announcement coming from me. You know, one of the reasons I don't have money for boosting my car is I made a decision in late 2016 to go back to Japan. I have a whole bunch of family there. I haven't seen them in probably about 10 years now, so it's time for me to go over there, say hi to my grandma and grandpa, see what's going on there. That being said, it's not just for me to say hi to the family. We're going to bring you guys along for the whole trip. We're going to be hitting some racetracks. We're going to be all over Tokyo. It's going to be sweet. The cool thing about that is since I have a house there, Sean can come along and it be relatively cheap, just airfare and food. So we're definitely, we're really trying to get both of us out there.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario will be just me, and I'll be sending him footage back, and then he'll be editing videos and still posting them. But that should be a lot of fun. Stay tuned for that. Within probably the next 3 months or so, we'll be taking off here.
Yeah, as it stands, I am going at the moment. Just depending on money and finances, that could change, but as of now, it's like a 95% chance that I will be going to Japan.
Whole bunch. Really excited to announce that. We'll let you guys know more details as it comes up. We still want to keep it a little bit of a surprise. We don't want to spoil it all right now, but it will definitely be, there'll be a lot of car-orientated things. I mean, that's our channel. And then we might throw in a few other things that may not be so car-orientated, just to kind of like vlog our travels there, see what you guys think. So definitely let us know what you want to see while we're there. I am about 45 minutes out of Tokyo is where we'll be staying, so we'll be spending a lot of time in the city and a lot of time in some of the back country area. So let us know what you want to see so that we can plan to do it. Sean will probably be there for about 10 days, but I'll be there for a couple months. So let me know. I'll make serious effort to go check those things out for you guys, and then you can see what it's like. It's not a whole lot different, but you know, there's some good stuff out there.
Yeah, with saying that, during the time, if I'm there, obviously it'll be solely Japan stuff. But if I do not go, then he will provide the Japan stuff, and I'll provide the stuff back here. So you'll still get both of what you want, like stuff from Japan in here. But if I do go, then it's going to be solely Japan just for a couple weeks.
Yeah, nothing too crazy, but you know, we're super stoked on that. Really happy that we got this channel rolling before, so that you guys are already watching.
Yeah.
And see, anything else for 2017? I guess for the E30, things that I really want to do to it is I got the suspension pretty buttoned up, but I would really like to put sway bars on the car, so I'm really hoping to do that. And then in the near future, probably within a month, we'll see when we actually get around to it. We'll just show you guys how to do a basic brake job. You know, pads, bleed your fluid, nothing crazy.
Well, actually, after I get the tires on, the next step is buying a Brembo brake kit for this car.
Oh yes.
So you'll actually see a whole setup on how to do a full brake change.
I actually forgot about that. Yeah. So yeah, on the Z, you guys will see how to do everything from calipers and rotors, you know, the whole 9 yards, and then we'll just do some pads on my car, some nice fluid. So that's in the near future. Again, please let us know what you guys want to see so that we can kind of cater it to you guys.
Yeah. And again, can't stress enough, thank you guys for your support. Like, seriously, we're very grateful.
Yeah, no, we're very grateful. The channel's really taken off. We went from getting like 20 views a video to now we're getting, you know, 150 plus on some of them, which I know isn't a whole lot, but you know, it's a step in the right direction. You know, guys, thanks again.
Yeah.
And have a great 2017. Be safe out there. Hey, and feel free to send us, you know, or what you guys are driving, you know. And if there's anybody else that happens to be watching in the Sonoma County, you know, Northern California area, maybe we can meet up sometime. Let us know.
Yeah. Also, a lot of you probably don't know, but we do have an Instagram. And it's, someone hasn't maintained it too well.
Sorry, that's my bad.
But on there, it is Livingsidewayz 24/7. Livingsidewayz is already taken, so I had to think of something. So that's what it is. If you guys, you know, like you said, want to send us cars, you can.
Do you know what's awful? I didn't realize that that's what those numbers were till just now.
My God. Man. That's like just a crapshoot around here. Yeah. But anyways, if you guys do want to send us a ride, you can send them on Instagram, DM them to us. We'll definitely put them on the page. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and don't be scared. You know, it can be like It's like, hey, check out my piece of shit, but, you know, I drive it with pride, so, you know, that's how I am. But, you know, let us know. It doesn't have to be some, like, crazy car, you know.
Yeah.
And if you guys do that, maybe, I just thought of this just now, we could do, like, a contest of, like,
We could.
like, you know, best photo, or, you know, have a couple categories. A dream of mine is to have shirts soon. We'll see.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we could just kick you guys a shirt or something like that.
We have a couple ideas. Nothing fine printed yet. But
We have two logos that we're looking at and messing with. So those two come soon. So
also car banners.
yeah.
We
So
have-
2017, we'll just say, well, we're gonna try to get a merchandise line out there for 2017.
Yeah.
We don't know exactly what it is, but it'll be a couple fun things.
Yes.
So stay tuned for that stuff. We'll do some giveaways. So yeah, that's about it for me. Happy 2017, guys.